I rise today to speak about the opioid crisis that's devastating families and communities all across our country, including in my fair state of North Carolina and my district in western North Carolina. Like the rest of the country, North Carolina has not escaped the opioid epidemic. My state has seen the terrifying rise in the number of opioid-related deaths. From 1999 to 2016, the number of deaths tied to opioids grew more than 800%. In 2016 alone, there are almost 2,000 opioid-related deaths in North Carolina. In just one of the counties I represent, the county I grew up in, Gaston County, the number of dispensed opioid pills rose to more than 20.5 million pills. That's in a county of just over 200,000 people. That same county experienced a 13-fold jump in heroin deaths as well. While I can list facts all day, it's only by talking to the loved ones of the loved ones that have lost family members due to opioid addiction, or those that have come through addiction or on the other side. That's the only way we can truly understand the devastating effects of this crisis. So take, for example, one of my constituents, Jennifer Klein. Jennifer lost her brother Jake to opioid addiction. Before Jake became an addict, Jennifer and her brother shared a very, very close relationship. But opioid addiction turned him into a person she barely knew. Even though Jake went to rehab and had a family who supported him through this whole process throughout his addiction, he still lost the battle against opioids. I had the honor of meeting with Jennifer, and she helped me and my staff host a workshop for local law enforcement in my district, where she shared the heartbreaking story of Jake's addiction. Her and Jake's story is a powerful reminder that we must do more to address this epidemic, that we're not doing enough, and that the human toll of this crisis is very, very real indeed. Like Jennifer, I've been working hard to help raise awareness in my district, the 10th District in North Carolina, against the dangers of opioid addiction, working with local businesses, law enforcement officials, and other community leaders to combat this crisis. I've hosted roundtables to help facilitate discussions between community leaders on different ways we can work together to combat this crisis and this epidemic. And I've been there as local municipalities have received funds for tools that enable safe disposal of unused prescriptions as well. Over the past 2 years, there have been dozens of bills passed in the House that will help people like Jake and provide support for family members like Jennifer. These bills address this issue from all sides. Some of these bills help with the prevention of addiction. Others ensure everyone has access to treatment and help facilitate their recovery. And still others provide important support to communities affected so that they can have the tools and resources they need to combat this epidemic. Last Friday, these bills were passed in the House of Representatives together in a bill, H.R. 6, the Support for Patients and Communities Act. It's now headed to the United States Senate and hopefully through the Senate to the President's desk for signature. This is an important step, a holistic step that this chamber has taken on a bipartisan basis to help combat the opioid epidemic and help prevent the tragedy experienced by the Klein family from happening to other families in this country. We all have stories. We all have loved ones that have been affected by this crisis, and Congress must do more. And we'll continue this fight until we eradicate this epidemic once and for all. Mr. Speaker, I yield back the remainder of my time.